Wildfires are ravaging Los Angeles once again. But why is this happening? In this video, we will take a look at what is causing the fires. Homes are being lost, lives are in danger, and entire neighborhoods are engulfed in flames. So what's causing these fires, and why does it feel like they're happening more and more? As residents flee and firefighters battle the blaze, the world watches and asks if this is the new normal. And can we place the blame on climate change? By the way, we are a brand new channel. Please drop a comment or subscribe, it really helps us out. Right now, 5 massive wildfires are tearing through the Los Angeles County region, each one contributing to the most destructive fire season in the city's history. The largest, the Palisades Fire, has already scorched over 20,000 acres and is still only 8% contained. Thousands of firefighters are on the ground, yet the conditions are relentless. With gusts of up to 100 miles per hour and record-breaking heat, these fires seem unstoppable. As of today, 153,000 people are under evacuation orders. More than 10,000 buildings have already burned, and the total insured losses are expected to exceed $8 billion. Among those affected, celebrities like Paris Hilton, Mel Gibson, Leighton Meester, and Adam Brody have seen their homes reduced to ash. And it's not just the rich and famous. Countless families have been forced to flee with nothing but the clothes on their backs. Authorities are struggling to keep up with the scale of the destruction. While firefighters battle the flames, the city grapples with political fallout.
You owe citizens an apology for being absent while their homes were burning. Do you regret cutting the fire department budget by millions of dollars, Madam Mayor? Have you nothing to say today? Have you absolutely nothing to say to the citizens today?
Mayor Karen Bass, who was out of town when the fires broke out, is facing intense scrutiny over LA's preparedness. Just days before the fires, the LA fire chief warned of severe budget cuts. There has been wide criticism online about whether these fires could have been prevented.
Was the budget cut, Chief?
Yes, it was cut, and it did impact our ability to provide service.
It's been widely reported that there have been huge budget cuts in the Los Angeles Fire Department, and generally that fire safety hasn't been a huge priority. These budget cuts come at a time when the U.S. is spending trillions on weapons for the conflicts in Gaza and Ukraine, all the while cutting back spending to protect the residents in Los Angeles from a natural disaster like this. Let us know in the comments what you think about these fires and whether you think the budget cuts were justified. But what really sparked this chaos? Experts point to a perfect storm of natural and man-made conditions. The region has experienced an unusually dry period, with only 0.16 inches of rain since October. But it's the winds that truly fuel the flames. The Santa Ana winds, blowing at speeds up to 100 miles per hour, carry dry air and can turn even the smallest spark into an inferno.
It's really like being in a blast furnace. Global warming has supercharged the atmosphere and heated the landscape to the point that fire can move across it with an unprecedented ferocity and speed. As long as governments and the financiers and banks who enable them stay loyal to the petroleum industry, this is going to be repeating itself over and over again in more and more extreme forms.
Wildfires are nothing new to California, but the trend in recent years is alarming. Over the last decade, the state has seen a sharp increase in the frequency and intensity of wildfires. What was once considered a seasonal problem, fire season, is now a year-round crisis. California's Governor Gavin Newsom has said it best. There's no fire season anymore. It's fire year. And so we must ask, how much of this is due to climate change? According to experts, the answer is clear. The National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration has linked rising temperatures, extended droughts, and increased heat to the growing frequency and severity of wildfires in the western U.S. Scientists warn that the changing climate is creating the perfect conditions for fires to burn hotter and longer.
For the Industrial Revolution, so between 1850 and 1900, average global temperatures were about 13.5 degrees Celsius. Now take a look at this. Each line shows average daily air temperatures for every year since 1940. The redder the colour, the hotter the temperature. And just look how relentless the temperature rise has been, with last year, 2024, the hottest year ever recorded. And look at this, it was also the first calendar year in which average temperatures exceeded 1.5 degrees above pre-industrial levels.
In recent years, the region has experienced whiplash weather patterns, extreme dry spells followed by periods of intense rainfall. This cycle has left behind an overabundance of dry vegetation, ready to ignite at the slightest spark. While firefighters are doing everything they can to contain the flames, the future remains uncertain. The next few days will see more dangerous wind events, which could spread the fires even further. Without significant rainfall, Los Angeles and much of California will remain a tinderbox, vulnerable to catastrophic wildfires year after year. But what does the future hold? Is this a problem we can solve, or have we crossed a line we can never uncross? As the world continues to debate the role of climate change in fueling these fires, the question remains: can we continue to ignore the signs, or will we finally take action to mitigate the damage? Climate change isn't the sole cause of these fires, but it's definitely a major contributor. We need to reduce carbon emissions, invest in better fire management strategies, and prepare for a future where wildfires are a year-round reality. We're doing everything we can, but at some point, it's about the resources we have. If we don't tackle the bigger issue of climate change, it won't matter how many fire engines we have. As fires rage across California, the world continues to grapple with the bigger question: what is our responsibility in this crisis? The debate over climate change has become more urgent than ever, but the clock is ticking and the fires continue to burn. These fires are just one example of a much larger problem. The world is on fire, quite literally, and the question is, what will we do about it?
Seeing this devastation, though, change your opinion at all on climate change, Mr. President?
No. I have a strong opinion. I want great climate. We're going to have that.
The future of our planet may depend on the answer. LA is facing its most devastating wildfire season yet. But are we ready to face the challenges that lie ahead, both for this city and for the world? Thank you for watching. If you believe it's time for action, there is a link in our bio to donate. And also, we are a new channel, so please don't forget to subscribe for more in-depth reports. Remember to leave messages of support in the comments, and we will see you in the next video.